When his girlfriend is kidnapped by an aging supervillain, Noah and his roommate Cody must unite a team of unorthodox superpowered citizens to not only rescue the girl, but stop the villain's plans of world domination. In Nobody's Hero, the latest novel from your boy Crypto Comics and the Lost Library. Available right now in digital and print form on Amazon.com. Hello, all you beautiful people in Webtown, and welcome back to Crypto Comics' journey through the reign of the Supermen from DC Comics. He's back, baby. He's back in black like AC/DC. Did you know that AC/DC is an Australian band? They're extremely popular. Extremely popular in Australia. The old Eka-Deka, if you will. 4 hours. I used to fly cross-country in under 4 minutes. That was when I had full power. No telling how long it'll take to store enough solar energy to get back to that level. Doesn't matter. There's a madman out there. A madman who killed millions. A madman using my name. Only other time I felt such a commanding presence was when I met Superman. The real Superman. Maybe it is him. I want it to be him. But Superman died. Wonder what the kid thinks. Man, could I go for a pizza? All I've scarfed down lately were some belly buster burgers Tana had with her back at the airport. Anyway. So, Cyborg Superman is ready for action. Everybody's ready for action, right? And there's gonna be action, because they're going to Engine City. You used to know it as Coast City, but it's Engine City now, because they're turning the entire planet into War World. Yeah, they're gonna make the planet into a giant engine and just travel around the galaxy. Why Earth, though? Why didn't you pick Mars or something? It's not inhabited with billions of people. I don't understand. There's just action. It's just endless action in this one, okay? And then Superman, he gets loaded up because he doesn't have any superpowers. He's weak. So he brings the guns. Could this be the real Superman? Real Superman? Could it be this time the good guy is wearing black? This is Jack Ryder. Another false prophet. The cyborg is the true man of tomorrow who will lead us into the future. Fact is, my client, Brock Lesnar... Fact is, my client, Superboy, that's the kid, he's got a trademark on the Superman name. So, Paul Heyman looking out for the boy. And they're still fighting. And they find, a giant nuclear weapon that's just going to blow up everything. It's the engine bomb thing. I think that engine bomb thing, what the cyber rat's going to shoot at Metropolis. Boom! Goodbye, Big Apricot. Hello, Engine City Part 2. That's not going to happen. Yeah, they're gonna turn Metropolis the Big Apricot. Why is Metropolis called the Big Apricot? I've got so many questions about that at this moment. I want to stop making this video and go Google Big Apricot. Oh, and then guys come fight, right? Fighting. Launch it. Boom. But check it out, right? The kid is holding on. He's going. Oh, Lobo's back's back. It's a trade paperback. Anyway. So they got to keep fighting, right? This is going to take a few issues to deal with. Superboy doing his thing, going to do whatever he can. I got to stop it. Turn, you overgrown firecracker! Come on, turn! Oh, he's doing everything he can. Whatever it takes. Can he save Metropolis? Ah! Wait, it's the young Superman. My God, put this chopper down, Gordon. Anywhere, now. Great shades of Elvis. That is a line. Yes! He deflected the missile! He's riding it out over the harbor and toward the open sea! He saved the city, everyone! He saved the city, everyone! Superman saved Metropolis! What? The kid? I don't think he got away, Barry. Oh my God! That would have leveled the city. Tana, we're on the air right now. Okay. There's been a sudden turn of events. I don't see Superman and the bomb.
I'm sorry, Gordon, but he was a friend of mine. He was my friend.
You getting this back at the station? These ratings will go through the roof. Not the end. Cryptograms. I get cryptograms here every once in a while in the mail. Thanks to Shockwave the Robot, Slabnuts McGurk, Carlos Carrasco. They send me comics. Okay, here we go. It's going to keep going here. You know, and they fight. They explore and they fight. They explore and they fight. They explore and they fight. So here's the explosion, right? And the kid, he falls. Boom. Oh no. Oh no. Superboy, Superboy, Superboy. Don't call me Superboy. I'm Superman. Damn little punk. I don't care what you call yourself. Who launched that missile? And where is my Supergirl? Answer me. Where's Supergirl? Huh? Supergirl? How should I know? She disappeared right around the time you three Supermen left for the coast. And there's been no sign of her since. Where is she? Hey, lower the volume, okay? I haven't seen her. But if I did, I'd tell her to head for Engine City. Engine City? Oh, man. Superman and the Steelster are going to need help. I got to go back and help them. Up in a whirlpool. This cannot be. Engine City. Rah, I'm super angry. They're ruining all my plans. Rah. I will show him how I have mastered the art of synthetic transmorphing. But I shall take my final revenge in his own image. I will destroy him with my own hands. When I learned of Superman's death, I thought I had to content myself with conquering the Earth in his guise, of eventually destroying his good name. But now you'll discover the scientist he abandoned has survived. That the intellect of Hank Henshaw lives on. The real Superman was foolishly honorable. Whatever occurred between them cannot possibly have been as the cyborg claims. He's lost all reason, living in a world of his own pathetic delusions. Yes, with my own hands, just as I killed that visored imposter, Antarctica.
Status report. The Eradicator continues to improve, albeit slowly.
Heal me.
And his impatience grows exponentially.
The cyborg pretender attacked me while I wore the shield of Krypton's last son. He thought me destroyed. I must be made whole again. I must live to avenge both myself and the name of Superman.
At least he's not confusing the two anymore. That is a marked improvement.
I must have more power, more data, if I'm to persevere. Attend me.
Master, we have already brought you online with all Fortress power and information systems. Absorption of either energy or data at an increased rate could result in irreparable harm. It is advised that you heal slowly and completely.
There's no time. Broadcasts indicate that the other Supermen, the young clone, the armored one, even Kal-El himself, have aligned themselves against the cyborg. But their power is insufficient. Metropolis has been saved, but the clone may have perished. The cyborg must not triumph. Let's hope not. The Eradicator must prevail. I must have more power. Now.
Master, no. All systems are responding to your demands. If you persist in this energy drain, the fortress itself may suffer.
This fortress was my creation. It is mine to do with as I will.
All reserves are being channeled. Squark into the master. We cannot squark override. Dysfunction.
More power. More. Throughout the millennia, it existed as an artificial intelligence. The Eradicator knew only logic and data. Even when it first assumed humanoid form and sought to remake the Earth in the image of Krypton, it looked upon the planet as little more than raw materials. It had none of the passion, none of the love that Superman felt for our world. All emotions, whether human or Kryptonian, were alien to it. All that began to change when the Eradicator was reborn in the image of Superman. His mind was open to new thoughts and newer, ever more complex ways of thinking and of feeling. Yes! He learned the ways of passion and of rage, of power and of glory. The cyborg shall fall by the power of Krypton! Vengeance shall be mine! And may heaven help us all. Hey, let's keep going here. We've got a battle to get into. I think it's okay for you to reveal yourself now, Honey Buns. Hello again, Mr. Still.
I realize these aren't the best of circumstances, but I'm pleased to finally introduce myself. Formally, I mean. I'd heard such good things about you, and they've all been borne out. You've really done an excellent job.
Supergirl. I'm not sure what to say. Thank you. You mean you've been here with us the whole time?
Uh-huh, ever since Metropolis. You don't think that Superman could have done all that flying and fighting by himself, do you?
What?
I apologize for keeping you in the dark about this still, but the fewer of us who knew Supergirl was here, the less chance there was of accidentally tipping off the enemy. Supergirl, could you fill him in while I reload these totally awesome guns I've picked up along the way? I think they're BG-80s, aren't they? Of course. You see, still, when Superman first reappeared back at the airfield, I had a feeling that he might be for real. After he spoke with Miss Lane, I could tell that she believed him too, and that was good enough for me. I mean, she first met him years ago. She named him Superman, for heaven's sake. So I snuck up on him and offered my help. In my invisible state, I'm virtually undetectable. Superman immediately saw how useful that could be. I suggested he ask Team Luthor for jet boots. But I gave him added lift most of the way, to save his fuel, just as Superboy gave you a boost still. Along the way, I briefed Superman on what had been going on in his absence, and since we got to Engine City, I've been secretly making surveillance sweeps and providing cover.
Again, still, I'm sorry that we kept this from you. No problem. You didn't know me, and it was a sound tactic. Now more than ever, I'm convinced that you are the man. We'll nail these world bashes together.
I hope so. I want my second lease on life to last a while. It will.
Damn straight it will. I swear to do right by you, Superman. The world was a mighty cold place without you around. When this is all over, though, I wouldn't mind hearing exactly how you came back from the dead.
I'd like to know that myself. I still don't understand it all.
Let's go, hurry, the deadfall doors, let's go, boom, 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 boom.
Oh, there he is. He's going to hook himself into the Matrix. Mongol's just mad. He's sick of this crap. He thinks it might be the actual real Superman, but he's not quite sure. Figures he'll deal with him later, right?
Prepare my flagship for departure and maintain the strictest secrecy. In you, initiate engine core ignition procedures.
But, sir, without balancing engines, this planet will spin out of orbit. It could rip itself apart.
Oh, no. That's my intention, you dolt. One side, I'll do it myself. These infernal Supermen have thwarted my plans to transform this planet into my new war world. I've had enough of them, and enough of the wretched little Earth. Let it be destroyed. I'll fashion a new war world elsewhere, and I'll never again bow down before you, you mad halfling. Seek out the true Superman if the true one he is. We shall have a game of cat and mouse, but I shall be the cat. Click, clack, 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 clack. And if the Kryptonian is indeed returned to life, all the better. I can think of no finer way to cause the demise of Superman's beloved adopted world than with an engine fueled with the radioactive ore created by the destruction of his own world. Yes, let this Earth be brought down through the power of kryptonite. Ha 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 ha.
Another bad guy. All these baddies.
What was that? Felt like the entire structure just shuddered.
Blast off. Was it Engine City still? Right? Former Coast City. You know, they're gonna fight, right? And they're fighting. And they fight. And he's jacking into the Matrix. Starts to travel his energy to the engine room itself. And still is gonna go in there and try to stop the engine, but check this out.
You and the others assumed I possess a single body, Man of Steel. That is what I wanted you to think, but you were wrong.
It's a cyborg Superman.
Whatever it is, it's big, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Bam, 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 jam. I heard him off the catwalk. Where'd he go? I am here still, man. Though I appear to be a creature of pipes, circuits, and wires, I am in reality a being of purest energy. I travel where I choose. Clang. And whatever mechanical object I choose to animate becomes my body. Animate? You're the cyborg? Impressive, aren't I?
I don't even know where to begin. I need information. I had to keep this monster talking until I find out what I need to know. Stay alive long enough to keep the engines from firing. Maybe if I anger him.
I know you plan to destroy my engine, but I will not let that happen. Yeah, Secretary Bane, you and what army? I'm gonna smash your erector set and you won't be able to stop me. Not so fast, man of steel. That engine is powered by a fusion process too complicated for you to understand. Kryptonite fission will jumpstart the fusion reactor via the giant engine below you. The controlled fusion will power the force fields that will keep your Earth from tearing apart and provide the thrust that will carry the Earth into space as a new satellite under my command. Face it, human, I will prevail, for there is nothing you can do to stop me. You are not strong enough, nor wise enough, to be a true man of steel.
Ugh, dis. And, Lois and Jeb, they're out having dinner. She's like the crappiest girlfriend ever. I swear, I hate Lois. Anyway, and then, Hal's just flying around doing his thing, comes home and finds that his hometown, Coast City, is completely destroyed. And they fight. And then Eradicator comes back. And they're still fighting here. And they fight, right? You know how this goes. Read a comic before, you know what I'm talking about here. And he's just going to go and fly himself into the cogs of the machine like Charlie Chaplin in Modern Times. For all of you folks born in the 1910s out there, as a reference for you. And he's got Kal-El. He's got him.
Steel is destroying the engine. In my cyborg body, I'm safe for now. And my sensors confirm that, against all odds, the man called Steel has succeeded in thwarting Mongol's plan. The Earth will no longer spin out of orbit. But unfortunately for Steel, his actions have not thwarted me. Engine City's kryptonite power source is still intact. Mongol doesn't realize the Green Lantern is coming. Though I could prevent his access to the engine, I'll allow the Lantern to snuff Mongol for his insubordination, leaving the death of Superman to be administered by my hands. Now, you're supposed to go to Green Lantern number 46, but I don't have Green Lantern number 46. I have, instead, part 30 of the epic death and return of Superman. Superman number 82. Back for good. With the totally awesome chromium cover. Isn't that amazing? You like that chromium cover? I do. Stop. Don't read this issue until after you read Green Lantern number 46. Yeah, whatever. Okay. This is the Eradicator. He doesn't have the awesome visor anymore, which is too bad. The yellow visor is super popular with people, but he does have really cool red eyes. Hal shows up to do his thing. And Steel comes crawling out of the machine. He's totally beat up, but he's done a good job. He's brought the grinding mechanical behemoth to a dead stop. Hey, great job. Oh, here we go. We're going to fight some more. So Cyborg Superman shows up and shoots the real Superman. And then he just flies away. He's like, he could have polished me off easily here and now. Whoever he is, he wants us to charge blindly after him. It's a trap. And as weak as we are, he knows he has us. We can't just stand around and do nothing. Never. But we'll have to be smarter than him and do things our way if we're going to win. This place is enormous. Let's get through it. Let's go. Come on, we're jumping around. Bang, 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 bang. Let's destroy some more stuff. Bang, bang, bang. And then Cyborg Superman realizes that because he can control all the technology in the ship, he can take control of Steel's armor. It starts attacking him, and look, his face pops up. He's like the T-1000.
My arms! I can't control them. Can't stop struggling myself.
The flesh is weak, isn't it, Steel? Pity I didn't think of this sooner.
He went through.
Hey, let's fight. Bam, bam. Get off me, boy. I'll not tolerate your interference. Hey, don't call me boy. As I was saying, Superman. Hank Henshaw at your service. Master of technology. Master of you.
Henshaw? You returned to Earth to do this? Why?
You drove me away because you feared I was more powerful than you. Now the universe will blame you for Earth's destruction.
After him. We have to take care of the others first.
I got that covered. And speaking of being covered,
I can't breathe.
Good thing dispersing metallic constructs with a touch is one of my specialties. Shracked!
Yeah! I'm alive.
He's gone. Henshaw's powers are fantastic, but I never suspected him capable of this.
You know about Henshaw?
Well, in your fortress, I learned much of your past adventures. We've always been linked, you and I.
I know who you are, and I don't trust you any more than Henshaw. Oh, you can always trust me to be your nightmare come to life. You once persuaded me to leave Earth by claiming I was disruptive, but you wanted me gone so Earth would be yours. First, you killed my fellow astronauts, even my wife, under the pretext of assisting them. But I'm better, stronger than you, and I'll prove it by destroying the second planet you've called home.
Henshaw's paranoia is so complete he's rewritten history.
He's trying to lure me in deeper, probably so you can both attack me at once.
Only one way to find out, eh?
You're the Eradicator, and in my book that makes you trouble. Things are different now, Kal-El. I am different.
Right, I'm taking you down too, mister, as soon as I'm done with Henshaw, if I can find him.
Find me. I'm everywhere. Bang! I'm in every segment of this structure.
As long as we're in this engine, we're toys to him.
Then we must diminish his capabilities.
You're saving me?
I don't understand your surprise. I rescued you from eternal cessation.
But I wasn't dead. I was just in a kind of coma or something. Right?
That thought might comfort you, but you have to understand. You were categorically deceased, Kal-El.
Assuming you're right,
There is no mistake in what I've said. Doomsday killed you.
then how am I here now? I had many superhuman abilities, but surviving death wasn't one of them.
Unfortunately, you're quite capable of passing beyond this life. Remember, though, that my mission has been to protect the ultimate integrity of Kryptonian life.
You mean, if not for you, I'd still be dead?
Indeed. The death of the last Kryptonian awakened me. Your termination actually compelled me to visit your body. My powers and the technology at your fortress were able to do the impossible.
You mean you can restore life?
Not quite, though the conditions were ideal and your Kryptonian body, in Earth's environment, was uniquely slated to the recuperative process. You'd nearly extinguished your massive store of solar energies in your battle with Doomsday. Only by getting to you quickly and administering the healing baths of the Matrix Chamber could I help. Another day, another set of circumstances, and your resuscitation might not have been possible. In fact, it's safe to say this would not be possible ever again.
I guess I owe you my thanks.
Damn right you do, you arrogant little punk.
It'll take a while to accept what's happened, but...
You think it's hard to accept one death? Try two.
Henshaw!
Welcome to Engine City's gas tank. But instead of gas, we use a rather unconventional power source. I assume you recognize it, Gal.
Kryptonite!
Mm-hmm. When used properly, this cast-off from Krypton gives off enough radiation to power a city. When used improperly, it can prove deadly. This is the one fitting way for you to die, Kryptonian.
Kryptonite works faster on me, but its radiation can kill humans as well. The others are on their way.
That green glow! Green Lantern must be up ahead. It's so bright that I can't see a thing through it.
We have to protect them. If we fail, Earth will need them for a backup.
The entrance is closed off. What happened?
That crazy cyborg must have done it. No, I caught a glimpse of Superman doing it.
It's just the three of us in here now, Henshaw, and we're playing for keeps.
Haven't you learned by now that a mechanical device is of no use against someone who can inhabit it? Boom!
Just takes over the gun and blows it up.
I failed to prevent you from destroying Coast City, maniac. Here's where I even things up. Watch me.
The air crackles with energy as the Eradicator, a devastating Kryptonian weapon over 200,000 years old, fires without mercy in an all-out attack. A product of the past, the Eradicator was built by one of Superman's ancestors during an age of reckless science. The cyborg, however, is a product of more recent Kryptonian technology. His existence is based in the Matrix Chamber Superman's father Jor-El built to carry his infant son to Earth. One was built to kill, the other to bear new life. The victor would be obvious.
We've beaten you, Henshaw. You're done.
You think I'm defeated? Never. Not while the most lethal weapon of all is within my grasp. This entire installation pulses with kryptonite. Even I can feel its deadly radiation weakening me. And if I'm to die this day, I'll see you go first. Shoom!
Back, Kal-El. My mission is to protect the sanctity of Kryptonian life. I won't let you die. No matter the cost. But a brave sacrifice, but one that seems unnecessary. For even the mighty Eradicator is unable to stop the searing blast of radiation from passing through his being. Both take the full force of the blast. Once they were enemies, now they writhe in pain as though linked, waiting for death to embrace them.
I'll spin this rock of kryptonite to dust until you're gone. I'll drain its deadly energy until there's nothing left. Until I see with my own eyes that you're dead.
Check it out. Let's get in there. I'm trying. I'm fighting. I'm Green Lantern. I'm a tough guy. Oh, gosh, I can't see anything. There's kryptonite. It's everywhere. Luckily, I can make a bubble that's protective around us.
The body. I want the body. This piece of Kryptonian trash does me no good. I want Superman's damned body.
You killed millions, Henshaw. And you did so wearing my symbol, using my name.
Unbelievable.
Today, here and now, I'm taking it all back.
You should be dead.
This is it for you, Cyborg. This is your doomsday.
What a punch!
He's got his power back. What's happened?
You're dangerous, Cyborg. I doubt any prison can effectively protect society from you.
Your powers. How did you get them back?
Blame the Eradicator. When the kryptonite passed through him, it changed. The Eradicator did something, processed the energy with his own, altered it, and restored me. At first it was painful, but when I felt my abilities return...
No matter how powerful you are, I'll always be better. You'll never beat me, Superman. Never.
Wrong. If I vibrate my arm, poof, and just punches his arm right through the son of a bitch. If I vibrate my arm at an incredible rate,
it won't work. Somehow I will survive. I have to. Boosh!
If so, I'll be watching for you, Henshaw. Don't ever forget that.
Is that it? It's gone? It's over? It's like the cyborg didn't even try to escape. He didn't even change form while he was fighting you.
I don't think he could. He was part Kryptonian. The kryptonite must have affected him too.
So is he dead now?
I don't think so. Henshaw survived before. His consciousness might be alive somewhere.
My ring can't locate him anywhere in the machinery in the entire engine.
Oh, then it is over. Well, it's finally over. Oh, good.
But something's missing here. A telekinetic realignment of those tatters will truly finish things.
What? Ooh, hey.
Whoa, guess I better stop asking this guy for a certificate of authenticity.
Thanks, kid. I appreciate the sentiment. Just like I appreciate you folks taking care of business in my absence. But now, it's time to go home. You deserve a break. We'll mop things up here and take care of the Eradicator and incarcerate Mongol.
Still just standing here in his tidy whities. It's just the silver shorts there. You think the world can handle two Supermen? Check that, Blondie. I'm not Superman. That guy's Superman. The one and only.
Amazing. What I've experienced in the last few weeks defies description. Doomsday killed me. Mongol and the Cyborg almost destroyed Earth. And one of my old enemies brought me back to life. And at full power. I should feel tired, but I don't. All I want to do is fly and enjoy being alive. I'm rejuvenated in a way I never thought possible. This whole thing has been hard on everybody, and I have no idea what's coming next. But something tells me I'll be able to handle anything better than ever.
Written and drawn by Dan Jurgens, with finished art by Brett Breeding, colored by Glenn Whitmore. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. He has defeated the Cyborg. But we are not done, beautiful people in Webtown. We're not done. There is more in the reign of the Supermen to come. So stick around, Crypto Comics, because we will get back to it next week as we continue this month-long journey through the death and return of Superman by DC Comics, right here at Crypto Comics. Thanks for watching.
At the dawn of the electrical age, best friends Ollie, Benny, and Jinshen are more worried about unraveling the mystery of the fire-spewing gargoyle haunting the night skies above their bustling western city than the street lamps lighting their way. When a local electrical pioneer becomes the monster's next target, the 12-year-old boys enlist the help of a knowledgeable newspaper publisher to sort out the secret of the flying menace. Set in the year 1889, the Gaslight Gang, Curse of the Grey Gargoyle, features real figures from American history, as well as the innovative inventions that propelled society forward. Designed to educate while it entertains, the Gaslight Gang is a language-free story suitable for kids between the ages of 8 and 80 years old. Get your copy now in digital or print form on Amazon.com, and remember to sign up for our mailing list at enterthelostlibrary.com.